Nard out here breaking down a heroic inner ramp CT setup on train. 3 players, cadiaN, Borup, and NiKo, go B towards ramp. NiKo is inside ramp on the ledge to the right, Borup is bottom right ramp, and both players play anti-flash while cadiaN has the AWP in his bottom left ramp. cadiaN is not playing anti-flash and will take first contact, then his other 2 teammates will peek off of him. cadiaN gets a kill into Surreal. MightyMax doesn't take the fight and falls off. Endpoint knows there's 3B and they go fast outside. Heroic will rotate all 3 players to outside knowing this. cadiaN rotates through connector where he pushes through the molly and dies. Meanwhile, their other 2 teammates stavn and TeSeS are in a passive setup hell and back lanes. TeSeS hell gets a kill into Crucial. Then, moments later, he swings and kills Robin. Borup from connector kills MightyMax, and then stavn back lanes will get the last kill into Flames. Let's look at the players' POVs. cadiaN has the AWP and he will be holding from bottom left of ramp. cadiaN scopes in early before reaching ramp to not give up a sound cue. cadiaN will take first contact in this setup. Endpoint flash ramp, but it doesn't get cadiaN. He's gonna see Surreal's elbow, and he kills him when he fully peek. cadiaN falls off for a shot to come back while his teammates will take next contact. He's gonna re-peek when a shot is available, however MightyMax retreats. cadiaN rotates to connector, and as he does so, he smokes ramp. When he gets to connector, Endpoint will molly it off and cadiaN pushes through it. He gets killed by MightyMax. Like I stated earlier, the reason why Heroic rotate back fast outside is because Endpoint spotted 3B. Borup is bottom ramp playing anti-flash. It's common tease flash ramp before peeking or crossing box halls. Once he hears a flash, he will turn around towards ramp. No one peeked off the flash, so he plays anti-flash again. cadiaN takes first contact and Borup turns back to ramp. He tries shooting MightyMax but shoots NiKo in the foot. At this point, Endpoint know there's 3 towards B, so they should go outside. Heroic knows this, so they rotate back out. Borup is gonna rotate connector and he smokes out the molly. He throws a molly and flash front sight. Borup uses the cover of the smoke to come out connector. He holds bomb train. He also picks up cadiaN's molly and molly's front sight again. Borup falls back connector and he attempts to nade the other side of the bomb train but misses. Endpoint will smoke connector and Borup pushes through it. He will kill MightyMax E-Box. He's gonna tag FlameZ, however he takes a lot of damage doing so and falls off. It's a good move to fall off and not force a fight, as it will help keep the economy up. NiKo is the 3rd player B and he's gonna play inside ramp on the ledge. He plays half anti-flash and half not. He does manage to dodge a flash and then he peeks. No contact was made, so he goes back anti-flash. cadiaN makes contact and NiKo re-peeks, however MightyMax get out of dodge. NiKo will rotate to Old Bomb where he advances to site. He nades E-Box, which does good damage. His teammates will pick up the rest of the kills. TeSeS goes connector in Molly's main. He flashes all of main before crossing the hell. Since there's only him and stavn outside, they'll play passive angles. Hell is a good angle as stavn can support him from Ivy and back lanes. TeSeS can support stavn from hell if the enemy chooses to go Ivy. TeSeS holds the crack here. Crucial will walk into his crosshair, and TeSeS stays on the same angle and jiggles main where he gets shot at. He's gonna go back to the crack angle and switch back and forth to jiggling main. He will peek and kill Robin. TeSeS nades towards red train and tags FlameZ. He pushes up on him, however stavn gets the kill. stavn goes Ivy and he's gonna flash Olaf before peeking main. Afterwards, he mollies Ivy to delay progression as well as smoking and nading. He throws this utility set in case his inner teammates get a pick and the other team wants to push Ivy since there's 3 inner that's spotted. The molly and smoke might give the enemy second thoughts about going through Ivy and possibly waiting it out, which gives his teammates enough time to rotate and support. stavn will play passive back lanes holding Ivy and sandwich. He'll eventually get the last kill into FlameZ. In the next clip features G2 running a similar 3CT ramp setup except they have 2 players, Nexa and Hunter in ramp. Nexa will take first contact here while Hunter is anti-flash ledge, and Kenny is scoped in from bottom left ramp. NAVI show no presence box halls 30 seconds into the round, so G2 take actions into their own hands and push up. Kenny gets taken down by Flamey, however Nexa trades and also gets another kill onto Boomich. Nexa stays ramp and jiggle peaks while Hunter rotates back lanes. Meanwhile outside, JACKZ back lanes is playing passive with an incendiary holding Ivy, and NiKo is top green watching main. After initial kills, NiKo will flash JACKZ to peek Ivy after hearing NAVI flash. JACKZ gets a kill onto Simple. Perfecto and Electronic are left in a 2v4. They head in or head down ramp. Perfecto kills Hunter and plants. Nexa kills Electronic in incendiary site. Perfecto pushes through and kills him, also kills Hunter top red. NiKo is there to trade. Let's look at the players' POVs. Kenny has the AWP and is holding from the bottom left ramp. The difference here between the heroic setup is that Nexa takes first contact in this setup and not the AWP. In the heroic setup, cadiaN was the one that took first contact with his AWP. Even though Kenny isn't first contact, he won't be playing anti-flash and is still scoped in. 30 seconds pass and Kenny will advance with his team. It's important he remains scoped in because he doesn't want to give up a sound cue to scope. He gets onto the second level and he peeks around the corner where Flamey swings and kills him. Nexa is pushed up inside ramp and holds an off angle. He will be the first contact in this setup. Time passes and NAVI hasn't shown anything halls. Nexa and company push up for info. He's gonna trade Kenny and gets another kill into Boomich. Nexa falls back where he will jiggle spot ramp. He decides to smoke ramp and falls back to an off angle watching it. Nexa will then reposition mid-bomb as Hunter rotates over and spots the two NAVI players ramp. Nexa will peek when Perfecto is planting. He kills Electronic. He incendiaries the plant and Perfecto pushes through and kills him. Hunter will go inside ramp on the ledge playing anti-flash. 30 seconds pass and he pushes up with Nexa and Kenny. After the kill onto Flamey, Hunter falls back but doesn't know Nexa was gonna stay. Hunter rushes to rotate back lanes as he knows NAVI will most likely try to hit outer. He's gonna swing with JACKZ to peek Ivy. They don't see anyone and Hunter smokes it. He will rotate back to B to red train where he goes up and down the ladder to spot info. He's gonna see the NAVI player's ramp and tries repositioning yellow and Perfecto takes his head off. JACKZ is an Ivy player. He's gonna flash Olaf in the beginning of the round. NAVI throws a sandwich smoke and JACKZ shoots at the smoke. He smokes Ivy to give him more time to focus on main. JACKZ will switch back and forth between watching sandwich, Hell, and Ivy. He falls back to back lanes and plays passively, Jacob peeking Ivy with an incendiary. Nexa gets the 2 kills halls. JACKZ knows at least one player's Ivy due to the flashes that were thrown. NAVI are most likely going to pick up the pace to outside since 3 were spotted B. NiKo will flash from the peek Ivy. JACKZ peeks and kills Simple. He falls back and drops the incendiary. Hunter will rotate back over and they double peek Ivy to get info. JACKZ doesn't see anyone and he repositions site where he will hold ladder. Hunter spots the NAVI player's ramp. JACKZ will rotate over. He gets onto the red train where he dies to Perfecto. However, NiKo's there to trade. NiKo is the other outside player with JACKZ. He goes connector and he will smoke main. NiKo will weave out an incendiary ladder. He pushes through the E-box smoke and checks sandwich. NiKo hears a NAVI player fall back to main. He's gonna walk through his main smoke and clear Olaf. NiKo repositions sandwich and gets on top of green. He follows it up with a nade main. NiKo watches main but needs to be careful of ladder as well. Nexa gets a kill halls and NiKo will flash Ivy for JACKZ to peek due to NAVI's Ivy presence. The flash is perfect and blinds Simple, netting JACKZ a kill. He will reposition top green and hold main. Then, NiKo goes back Hell as Hunter rotates to B, leaving Ivy open. NAVI gets spotted at B and he rotates over and gets a kill into Perfecto. NiKo will go pick up Kenny's off halls, then defuse. To wrap up, Heroic and G2's 3 ramp CT setup on train gives them a good opportunity to net a first kill or trade. You can see that once the inner players were spotted, they rotate back to outside as the other team knows there's 3B and planning on yard fast where there's only 2 players. If you liked the video, please elbow and subscribe. Till next time, not out here, peace.